So the British summer is almost here, and to prepare for all those 3 days of hot weather that we're going to have, I got myself a cooler, and one that suits my needs obviously, and what I went for is for this Campingaz. Now I had to look online and I found quite a few no-name electric coolers and all that. They range from maybe 50 to 750 pounds, but this is the one I went for because I know the name. I have some other gear from Campingaz, and it has some extra features, some extra things that I was looking for in a cooler that came basically at a better price than some others out there. Obviously this is a 24 liter, and the Powerbox Plus, you can put this on a cigarette lighter in your car basically to get the power on it, and also on a 230 volt power socket. Again, a bonus because you can use it at home, use it in the garden, or use an inverter on it, whatever you have, and anything that suits you. Now also it has a feature that will stop the power box, will stop the cooling box once your battery car battery level gets to a certain low level. As well, this is the one that has the different modes right here. That's the off right there, so that's the power, then the eco mode, the maximum mode, and the night mode right here. In the box, as far as you can see how big it is, and it's not large, it's not small either, and the weight of it is 3.6 kilograms. Now in the box, I'll just put that back to open it. It is, I have to pull quite hard on it to open it, probably for the first few times. So take this paper away, and what we have in the box is basically the user manual for it, which has just a couple of pages, but it's in all the languages in the world, so it's that thick really. And car charger plus the power for the main socket cable right here, the power cable, and that's that. Let me put this away, and just to look, nothing on the side, and on the back you have the two plugs where your power would go. Right here, the 12 volts DC or 230 volts AC. Okay, and inside, as you can see, it does fit 2-liter bottles. Maybe somewhere else, but not there. Right there, so 2-liter bottles. Probably won't be able to fill it up with 2-liter bottles because of this lid right here, but it's good to know that you can put some juice if somebody is going to need it. And also, I'm not going to use this for now. Looking at the modes right here, and right at the features, it says the battery control, so that might be one thing that it was saying on that paper as well. The battery control system monitors the car battery power, protecting your battery all the time. So anyway, you can go through these features that it has. It has a freeze guard. Basically, when the temperature inside drops to 0 and all that, the unit stops. It has an energy saver and all that stuff that you have. The running modes, obviously the off setting on it right here, that would be just off. The eco setting, when the cooler operates in eco position, it's a very high level of energy saving, so not energy using. So it gives you a delta, that's the difference between the temperature outside and the temperature in the cooler, from 8 to 10 Celsius. So if outside is 21 degrees, inside the cooler will be 18 to 13. So long-term usage, you just put it on eco. The max setting, it's maximum and cooling performance and all that. So when it's in a max position, the delta again, so that difference between the outside temperature and inside, it's 17 to 18 Celsius. So say again outside is 21 degrees, inside the cooler would be maybe 3 to 4 degrees right here. And the night setting, it will reduce the fan speed, which is here, will reduce the fan speed because of the noise. So you'd have a lesser noise around you, so you can obviously sleep in the car or whatever. And the difference between the temperature outside, it's 15 degrees. So again, 21 degrees outside, inside the cooler would be maybe 6 to 7 degrees. Now I'm just going to obviously test it, and for this I'm going to move it into a different position. So I move the cooler into this position on my terrace right here, where I have all the outside stuff. I'm going to plug it in firstly. So it's in, it's on a 230 volt main socket right there. Also, I'm going to put it on to the max position. You can hear it. This might be annoying for a while with me sitting here, but at the same time, I'm going to fill it up. So, I'm going to keep it out of the sun. Right now on my terrace is exactly 23 degrees. It's not in direct sun, it's not the middle of the summer, and I put it on max. And firstly, I'm going to fill it with some bottles. Okay, I can't close the lid, obviously. Again, this bottle right there. So I probably need to swap it about. That's better. So right now, let's just check it. Temperature of the beer is at 19.2, Coke 18.6. So we roll the, let's say the lid of the beer, it's at 18.6. Close this, leave it on max for about 6 hours, and then I'll see what the temperature is. Again, at 12 hours and at 24 afterwards. If it gets too cold, I'll put it on eco mode, and so on. 6 hours later, it's cooler outside, and the terrace is, let's see right here, 17. This has been going on maximum power for about 6 hours now, and let's check the temperature on it. So that's 12 degrees right there, and this is after 6 hours on maximum power.